Morning YouTube. Just an update on the Suzuki build. A few more parts turned up yesterday, and they're narrowing to an end. So I just give the disc a polish up on the prime wheel. I got the genuine Suzuki rim rear one turned up, which is the Takasago. If you watch and follow my channel, I bought genuine rims hoping they were DIDs the same as the factory rims, and they weren't. So a bit disappointed in that, because I tried to restore the original ones. They cracked. I didn't want to weld them. I wanted them so there's no marks or anything in them. And I ripped off the band-aid and bought genuine Suzuki ones, which were still available. And turns out they're just Takasago XLs. They're not DIDs at all. So which have got writing on them. Look, they're nice rims, but they didn't come with these rims, and they didn't come with writing on them. So, I could have bought the rims for half the price, not through Suzuki. Lesson learned, everyone, if you're watching this channel, about doing a restoration. Yeah, so, and I could have hunted around for maybe a second-hand set, but I really wanted that nice look. So, anyway, I didn't know that at the time. Suzuki, the Suzuki salesperson didn't know that. Obviously, they come wrapped in paper, and he's not going to go pull them apart. This one come ex-Japan from through Suzuki, and the front one was in stock in Australia. So ex-Japan, so I think I waited probably 5 weeks for this now, so it was not too bad. Yeah, so the last screws turned up, all the disc screws for those genuine. I had to wait for that too. That had to come out of Japan too, I believe, the chain guard. I even got the new caliper rubber caps. I'm even going down as far as these. I'm even getting every genuine. I know they're just nuts, people, but hey, I'm down the rabbit hole. I'm right down there deep, and I just know it's just it's expensive, but it's not as stupid as you may think. Suzuki's actually been really good. I'm surprised how many parts really are still available for that 93. So I don't know about the rest of the bikes. I'm gonna, when I find out doing the build, to see how bad they're gonna be getting parts. Whether Honda supply. I mean, obviously Suzuki's got a lot of parts that were not available, and you think that would be. So this plastic cover there, mine's cracked. I've had to buy the whole assembly from the USA, the whole thing, just for this plastic bit to get that restored. So yeah, and I bought a genuine screw. See, it comes silver. It comes black originally. So I can knock the to make that look better. I can actually buff. I can put it in the and buff the zinc off that, or the nickel, whatever you want to call it. And then I can heat treat it. So just heat it right up, red hot, dunk it in oil, and it'll go back to black and it won't rust. So that's good. I'll probably do that, because the sprocket bolt that I bought, the top one, it was come black for some reason, and the original bottom one come silver. So I just heat treated it to match it. So, and the original ones were silver on the pictures that I've seen on the net, but it's a genuine new bolt, so I'm just going to leave it that way. Blake told me the other day, shout out to Eric again, pick your battles. So, and I thought that's good advice. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, because I do take some things a bit far, and I'm thinking, how far is far? So, like even this, I'm still dirty about these being half green colour instead of white, and they're genuine Suzuki. So I nearly thought about buying another set, because they weren't that dear. See if the next ones are white, or it might have been just this batch. I don't know, but anyway, thanks, Eric. Pick your battles. I'm just going to leave it. Who cares at the end of the day? It's the genuine Suzuki. There's nothing I can do about that. So yeah. So anyway, I was surprised about how many parts like that. This was available from Suzuki for the rim lock. You can just get that for probably MX store, but I think they were $15, $20, so it's probably about the same price. It's genuine. And look, and to see, there's the thing you don't know, it comes with a nut and washer. You don't see that when you order it, and I've just bought a nut and washers, so for the other one. So See, there's the things you don't know about where you can save money, but you don't know. Anyways, they don't go to waste. I put them in the bolt kits for the next builds. So I've got a bolt kit there, the leftover bolts. So they're all still high quality bolts that will match up. So anyway, got that to go on today. I'll put that on today, and that's even the rubber foam off the rubber foam that's out of the rim lock. Yeah, and I mean, I'm probably over the top, but it's not even going to be a rider. I found a genuine Sunstar sprocket in me arsenal of sprockets there, which is in good shape. Would have come off either a Yamaha or a Honda, which we would have bought new at some stage. Probably the young fella's Honda, maybe. Don't know, I've got a couple there. Would have been Yamaha, probably more likely when I think about it, because I bought a fair few new Yamis, and I've got a few of these. And they're the Sunstar. So if you look on the Suzuki site, this is what the shape they come with. So that's in good order. It's nice and clean, so I'll put that on there. And yeah, so anyway. So the Suzuki's getting closer and closer to completion. And then I've chased down, I can't get the caliper to fit properly. So the Muppet before has ground the forks down to fit a Honda caliper there. And doesn't want to bolt up properly, so I can shim it and space it, but that's not really good. So I'm thinking I might have to buy another 1993 RM 125 or 250 fork leg for a 93 to get that correct. So anyway, I'll see if I can get it to fit for now. And yeah, that's not going to be a cheap exercise, buying that fork leg. Trying to get one with good chrome on it and everything, and you can't. Well, these need resealing. They're just sitting there, haven't even attempted to reseal them yet. So I'm just bolting it all up, then I'll take it apart and clean all this shit off them. And yeah, I just haven't gone down to that front part of it yet. I probably would have had time over the build too to do it in between things, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, so the bike's this is a shame because I didn't rebuild it, so I could probably put a lock nut and get that down. It's probably just wound out a bit, but it does need a. She runs nice, but power valve's broken, I found, but it still runs really sweet as an idling. And give a rev, you couldn't tell, obviously, until you're riding it. But it's a bit of a shame. But at some point, if I make it a rider, I will rebuild it, and I'll get some parts. What I'll do is I'll get the kit. I'll buy the parts and they're ready to go. Probably because maybe get the cylinder sent away and stuff like that and make it smick. So, but at this point, I'm just building it, putting it together. It's going to be a showpiece. And yeah, because it ran so nice, I didn't really was going to rebuild it, because it does just sounds pretty crispy and nice, and so I didn't really see a need to rebuild it at the time, just to make it a show bike. So all the bikes run, like I say, the ones I'm doing. Yeah, but anyway, sort of broke my heart a bit seeing that. So, and they wouldn't have known, the people, the young fella bought off, he wouldn't have known either, so he wouldn't have had a clue. Anyway, she's gone from complete wreck to real nice work of art. Totally enjoyed doing the build. It's sort of now I'm at the end of it. Yeah, I'm at the end of it now, and I sort of want it to be finished. Sort of almost, I feel like I'm sick of spending money on it right now, even though it's getting close, because I've got other things I want to do. So yeah, other things I want to do. So, anyway, I only really need get the get the axle zinced. I can't do that yet. I want to buy a kit and learn myself, and whack a set of tyres on it and fix that fork problem. And yeah, it's just coming up smack. I'd love it to send it to a local Suzuki dealer, and they can have it on display. Yeah, let everyone enjoy looking at it who was back in the era in '93, and I've looked at it a fair while now, and I've got it. Yeah, I'm happy to send a couple to a dealership and let them put it on their floor, and yeah, let everyone enjoy it. So as I have. All right, thanks for watching. Update on the Suzuki, and as we get a bit further, I'll keep doing little updates if you've been watching the Suzuki channel. Thank you very much.